Picture, Sicily, 1922. You've spent most of your youth working in the wheat fields to make ends meet for your family. It has been honest work, but it has not allowed you to seek education or develop new skills. You show up to work as normal, only to see that most of the workforce is being let go. When you ask your owner why, he excitedly tells you about his new mechanical reaper and how it will not only make harvesting easier, but also increase his production output. More and more, you see the farms in the area changing to this new mechanical way of producing, and you find yourself pushed out of a job. Your best hope now is to move to a more urban area and hope to find work in the budding manufacturing industry. This was the case for many in the early 20th century who lived through the first and second industrial revolutions. Fast forward to the 1980s and the beginning of the third industrial revolution, referred to as the digital revolution by an article titled "The Stages of Industrial Revolution and Its Impact on Jobs." This technology boom brought PCs to the workplace, the internet began connecting us all, and once again, things were changing. Bank tellers feared losing their jobs to ATMs. Phone operators were told that soon their job would be replaced by an automated system. According to one article from the World Economic Forum, the car manufacturer Fiat had begun phasing out their welders for more efficient robotic arms in 1979. With each advancement in technology came a heavy impact on the job market. Breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, automated vehicles, and robotics are now ushering us into a fourth industrial revolution. Self-checkouts are becoming more and more frequently commonplace. Automated vehicles threaten the takeover of the trucking industry. Drones are being used for aerial imaging or security monitoring. Few jobs are untouched by these advancements. I believe it's important for all of us to be able to pivot our skills, to protect our positions in the workforce better. Many of us are income dependent on our jobs, and to have a sudden wrench in the works is not something a lot of us are prepared for. I would like to discuss some of the myths surrounding job loss due to automation, to provide some information on what we know so far, and finally I'd like to discuss what we can best do to prepare ourselves for an event like this. First, let's discuss some of the myths. A common myth believed is that this will phase out any need for a human in the workplace at all. What has happened seems to indicate that a human presence is still necessary. Self-checkouts at stores like Walmart and McDonald's show that there needs to be someone there to answer questions, to assist those who may not be as tech savvy or lack the patience entirely. Another myth that any job loss is a bad thing. Some positions are in dire need of automation, whether that be assisting in heavy lifting, dealing with radioactive materials, or replacing workers in dangerous industries such as logging or firefighting. While we need to be cautious, we shouldn't demonize it as a whole. A third myth surrounding automation is that a machine can perform any task better than a human. As things stand right now, AI systems are not as capable as humans. And when it comes to critical thinking and creativity, humans excel. Humans will continue to drive innovation and hold their value over automation. With some of the myths discussed, let's look at the facts we know so far. Annual installations of industrial robots have been rapidly increasing for some time now. According to research on job loss from automation gathered by Jack Flynn, installations have had a compound annual growth of 10.28% over the last decade. Globally, we are looking at roughly 3 million industrial robots as of 2020. Asia alone has accounted for 71% of those installations, while the US currently homes 310,700. 82% of these installations are within the manufacturing industry. Another 61% is at a medium or higher potential for automation. Having a college degree can protect you from potential job loss by at least 21%. With the facts laid out, what should we do to not be affected? We know that more than half of all US jobs will be impacted by automation in some way. For some, this will mean entire career changes. This could very well uproot many families and cause a lot of struggling to survive. I believe the best way to avoid this happening is to remain versatile in your skills. Keeping a backup career in case things go sideways. Jobs that involve critical thinking or creativity are an excellent career choice to make. Most careers within the STEM field are, for the most part, safe and would make a fun and exciting lifelong career. There are many opportunities if we seize them at the right times. With an understanding of what is to come, I ask, how many of you will go out and get a second career to always be ready? More simply, how many of you will continue to further your education and can keep your skills versatile for the future? Thank you.